Welcome to the March 2018 update training. We will be covering the new Medicare cards, MAP documentation and reporting, and the Part D savings program. Let's first start with important background information. The Medicare Access and CHIP Reauthorization Act, also known as MACRA, of 2015 requires removal of the Social Security number from Medicare cards to address current risk of beneficiary identity theft. The new Medicare numbers won't change Medicare benefits. People with Medicare can start using their new Medicare cards right away. Each new unique Medicare number has non-intelligent unique identifiers, meaning there is nothing in the ID number that can identify who it belongs to. The signature line and the gender identification line have also been removed from the new cards. Beginning April 2018, Medicare cards with Social Security numbers will stop. There have been reports of new cards in Michigan already. Beginning in April of 2018, all cards produced will be the new card with the new unique ID number. New beneficiaries will get a card with the new unique ID number regardless of where they live. Existing beneficiaries will get a new card over a period of approximately 12 months. Medicare cards will be mailed by the U.S. Post Office via first-class mail. A beneficiary who doesn't get their new Medicare card by April of 2019 should check their address of record at the Social Security Administration office to make sure that their address is up to date. Beneficiaries can also obtain a benefit verification notice, which will include the new Medicare number by visiting mysocialsecurity.gov. Either the Social Security number based or the new unique ID number based cards can be used through December 2019. Beneficiaries can use either number to get services in Original Medicare or to enroll in a Medicare health or drug plan. And beginning January 1 of 2020, only the new cards will be usable. The following slides show what will be included in the mailing: an envelope, the insert with the new card, a letter with instructions in English and Spanish on the back, and taglines about how to get help in these other languages listed below. This is an example of the envelope the cards will come in. Remind beneficiaries to open this envelope. It is not junk mail. If they happen to throw it out, they will have to call Social Security to get a replacement card. The card will be attached to the insert, which is perforated. The card is still going to be cardboard, and the Social Security office advises against laminating the card, but suggests placing it in a plastic sleeve. Text on the back of the new Medicare card does read the same as the old Medicare card. This is a visual of the letter that will come with the new Medicare cards. And this is a visual of the letter of help in other languages. There will be specialized communications for those with alternative format needs. These formats include large print, Braille, audio, and data CD. People with Medicare with alternate format preferences will receive the letter in regular print and in their alternate format of choice, the information about getting help in other languages in their alternate format of choice, the insert with the new card in regular print, and a different letter containing the information on the new insert in their alternate format of choice. This includes existing beneficiaries with alternate format preferences in the Medicare enrollment database. As long as the beneficiary's preference has been changed in the EDB a week before the mail file is run, the beneficiary will get the alternate format package. Beneficiaries can contact CMS in any of the formats listed below to change their alternate format preferences. Beneficiaries should make sure that their address is correct within Social Security's files. CMS mails cards based on the address of record at the Social Security Administration office. Beneficiaries can check their address and make updates to it via mysocialsecurity.gov. That would be the fastest way to check and make changes. They can also call the Social Security Administration's toll-free helpline or visit their local Social Security office. Beneficiaries who lose their card or their card gets destroyed, torn, or worn out will continue to be able to get a replacement or duplicate card by visiting Medicare.gov, by calling 1-800-MEDICARE, or by visiting mysocialsecurity.gov or calling Social Security's toll-free helpline. Do not encourage beneficiaries to request replacement cards to get the new Medicare card quickly, as this creates large volumes of replacement card requests and they will not be delivered. The current card is usable until January of 2020. Beneficiaries who believe their new random Medicare number has been compromised, stolen, are the victim of identity theft or Medicare fraud, will be able to get a new Medicare beneficiary ID number by contacting 1-800-MEDICARE. All Medicare numbers are going to be new and unique, and there is no request available for specific numbers. If a beneficiary has a Medicare Advantage plan or Part C, they will still get a new Medicare card and number. Beneficiaries should destroy their old red, white, and blue Medicare card, but not destroy their MA plan card. Beneficiaries should continue to use their health or drug plan card when they get health care or fill a prescription. This is a visual of reminders for beneficiaries. Print ads, digital marketing, fact sheets, PSAs, and social media information are being used to get the word out. MAP Inc. held a focus group on the new Medicare card. The next few slides will detail messages that resonated with the focus group participants that may help you as you get the word out. These points are important to emphasize with beneficiaries to increase their comfort with the change. Let beneficiaries know that they do not need to do anything in order to receive their new card. For fraud prevention, remind beneficiaries that no one will call them to ask for their number and or tell them that they need to take any action to receive their card. Focus groups showed that phrases like randomly generated number raised concerns that it could be given out to multiple people, much like a lottery. This is good information to restate as it reminds beneficiaries that preventing identity theft is the primary focus and advantage of the new cards. The next few slides detail some of the marketing and information from CMS about the new cards. If you would like copies of any of these materials, please contact your site coordinator. This is the 10 things to know about your new Medicare card flyer. This is the flyer with information on what the new Medicare card and new numbers will look like. This is an additional flyer with information on the new Medicare cards. Let's move on now to MAP documentation and reporting. Our discussion topics on MAP documentation and reporting will include the following: why document and report, MAP policy and expectations, refresher and tips for SHIP client contacts and outreach, SMP client contacts and outreach, and MIPA client contacts and outreach. Why report? Well, if we don't record who we serve, then it hasn't happened. This allows our funders to evaluate how we are doing as a program. It is important to document and report in SHIP tools what we do with each beneficiary to allow for continuity of care. These are the requirements for reporting in SHIP tools. Reporting of your MAP activities into SHIP tools or using the appropriate hard copy forms, such as PAM forms, needs to be accurate, complete, and timely. Timely reporting with MAP Central requires reporting to be entered into SHIP tools by the 10th of each month. For example, March client contacts need to be entered into SHIP tools by April 10th. PAM form information must be sent to your site coordinator the week before the 10th of each month to allow for time in processing the previous month's activities. All client counseling contacts are entered into SHIP tools under the Client tab. Outreach, paper forms, like your PAM form, must be sent to the MAP site coordinator in your county. Your site coordinators are listed below. Any hard copies or SMP client contact and paper forms or MIPA applications must be sent to your site coordinator through postal mail to the address listed below. Outreach reporting. One outreach event per PAM form is allowed. An outreach event may only be one type of event, such as a booth or table, presentation, or a publication disbursement like the newsletter with Medicare Minutes. Multiple activities at the same event do require individual PAM forms. Event or group names must be documented on PAM forms. It is essential to discuss and document fraud and abuse with each client contact and at every event. Under Section 6 of your client contact form on SHIP tools, there are multiple options for fraud and abuse. Select all options that apply. Under Section 10, Comments of your client contact form in SHIP tools, you must document that there was a discussion about at least one of the fraud and abuse topics selected. It is not good enough to state gave brochure or mailed brochure. If there is no comment listed for fraud and abuse, there is no credit given. SMP client contact forms do not need to be printed and mailed. Our MAP program assistant, Yvonne, at the Southfield office prints all SMP client contact forms for the month and mails them to MAP Central. Please remember, if there are no comments and no topics discussed, There is no credit given and can affect future funding for the MAP program. If you counsel MIPA, it must be documented appropriately in ShipTools. Under Section 6 of your client contact form in ShipTools, choose the correct box. Box 13 for LIS, Extra Help Application Assistance, or Box 47 for AdCare MSP Application Assistance. Under Section 7 of your client contact form in ShipTools, choose the correct MIPA evaluation outcome. Confirmation of application for MIPA must be printed and sent to your site coordinator through postal mail, including all necessary information listed below. Each application is submitted to MAP Central for reimbursement. LIS and MSP outreach and education will begin yielding reimbursement. Stay tuned for more details. Now we will talk about the Part D Savings Program, previously known as the Part D Pilot. Reporting Part D savings in ShipTools on your client contact forms. If you do an enrollment in a Part D plan or a Medicare Advantage Part D plan, you need to select either box for a standalone Part D plan or box 30 for a Medicare Advantage Part D plan. Selecting either box 4 or box 30 will prompt the Section 9 on ShipTools titled Part D to appear. Reminder that disenrollment has been removed from box 30 and box 4, and they will only say enrollment now. Please only select one, box 4 or box 30, as appropriate. Step 1 in reporting the enrollment on ShipTools is to enter the Medicare Drug List ID number, shown as letter G in our diagram, into Section 9 on ShipTools. Then enter the drug list zip code, shown as letter H, into ShipTools, Section 9, followed up with the drug list password date, letter I, into Section 9 on ShipTools. If the beneficiary does not take medication and no drugs were entered on the Plan Finder webpage, enter NA into Drug List ID, letter G, in Section 9 on ShipTools, and select the No Password Date box, or letter I, in Section 9 on ShipTools. Step 2, Drug Plan Savings. Team members will enter data from Medicare's Plan Finder under Estimate of what you will pay for drug plan premium and drug costs into Section 9 of ShipTools Client Contact Form. Letter C is the cost for the beneficiary's current plan list as the MA PDP before in Section 9 on ShipTools, and letter D is the cost of the new plan listed as MA PDP after in Section 9 on ShipTools. If we look at the diagram, letter C is the estimate of what you will pay for your drug plan premium and drug costs at Walmart Pharmacy. Enrollment today as the cost for the PDP MA PD before. That number should read $698.49 under letter C in Section 9 on ship tools. Letter D is the estimate of what you will pay for your drug plan premium and drug costs at Walmart Pharmacy. Enrollment as of today, which is listed as the PDP MAPD after in Section 9 on ship tools. That number should be $695.13. It will end up yielding a $3 savings. If the beneficiary is new to Medicare, skip step 2 and go straight to step 4. Step 3, enter Medicare costs. Team members enter data from the Medicare Plan Finder under the estimated full cost plan charges Medicare for your drugs into Section 9 of ShipTools Client Contact Form. Letter E is the cost for the beneficiary's current drug plan, listed as MCR before in Section 9 of the ShipTools Client Contact Form. Letter F is the cost of the beneficiary's new drug plan, listed as MCR after in Section 9 on the ShipTools Client Contact Form. If we look at our diagram, letter E, under estimated full cost the plan charges Medicare for your drugs, cost at pharmacy of Walmart, enrollment as of today would be listed as $544.20 for the MCR before in Section 9 of your Client Contact Form on ShipTools. Letter F, under estimated full cost, the plan charges Medicare for your drugs, cost at Walmart Pharmacy, enrollment as of today would be listed as $611.01 for the MCR after in Section 9 on ShipTools for your Client Contact Form. If the beneficiary is new to Medicare, skip step 3 and go straight to step 4. Step 4, new to Medicare. If the reason for enrollment is new to Medicare, regardless of previous coverage, team member uses the original Medicare plan costs for the MA PDP before in Section 9 on our Client Contact Form in ShipTools, or letter C in our diagram, and the new plan for the MA PDP after in Section 9 on our Client Contact Form in ShipTools, or letter D of our diagram. All of which is found under the estimate of what you will pay for your drug plan premium and drug costs when performing a comparison on Plan Finder. If we look at our diagram, letter C is the original Medicare estimate of what you will pay for your drug plan premium and drug costs at Walmart Pharmacy, enrollment as of today, listed as $1,139.10 under PDP MAPD before in Section 9 on our Client Contact Form in ShipTools. Letter D is listed for the AARP Medicare RX Preferred, or the new plan the beneficiary is choosing to enroll in, cost at Walmart Pharmacy, enrollment as of today, listed as $462.20 as PDP MAPD after in Section 9 on our client contact form in ShipTools. Do not report Medicare cost change data for these new to Medicare beneficiaries. Instead, enter 0 for MCR before and MCR after in Section 9 on our client contact form in ShipTools. These forms cannot be left blank. Please be sure to enter a valid Medicare drug list ID. If you enter in a Medicare drug list ID number, you must enter information into Section 9 on our client contact form in ShipTools for the MAPDP before and after, and the MCR before and after. Likewise, if you enter into Section 9 on your client contact form in ShipTools, a MAPDP before and after, and an MCR before and after, you must enter in a valid Medicare drug list ID number. If you enter the enrollment reason as new to Medicare, with or without the drug list ID number, your MCR before and after on your Section 9 client contact form will and should always be 0. Due to discrepancy, please be sure to enter your calculated savings amount in either box 4 or box 30, depending on the enrollment of either a PDP or an MAPDP under Section 6 of your client contact form in ShipTools. 3 new reasons have been added or edited since implementing the savings program during open enrollment. 0 is now listed as no special circumstance. 1 is listed as new to Medicare, regardless of prior coverage. And 13 is now listed as other with a 25-character limit. Never use a beneficiary's Medicare ID number in the client contact form. Never put it in as a Medicare drug list ID number, and never place it in the comment section of your client contact form on ShipTools. Complete data is important during our documentation process. ACL must be able to validate entries. Any discrepancies may lead to additional documentation requirements, and complete data is needed to satisfy the goals of this program. This information can be found in ShipTools Resource Library. It is listed under Open Enrollment Toolkit and Part D Enrollment Saving Reporting Fact Sheet. PDF versions are available to print and use as a resource. As always, when you enroll a beneficiary, please remember to poke the bird so that our program receives credit for our work. Special thank you to CMS and all the staff at MAP Inc., especially Robin, for the detailed information used in this presentation. If you have any questions, please contact your site coordinator. Thank you all so much for what you do in our program, and have a wonderful day.